music, because I've been to ska shows.
Yeah.
Like, for example, good friend of ours, Blanco y Negro.
Yeah.
I seen them when they just started at like some random backyard with Julio too. He's back there. Camera shots to Julio. We went to shows on Broadway in like 80 something like that, right? Something like that. Like Broadway, where we saw them, and then the hardcore band after. We were there for the hardcore band, and they came up, and dude, they had an amazing set, and it was like probably 7-8 people there, man.
Nice.
So it's the same thing out here. I've been to shows where there's bands that just had their best set ever, and there's probably like 6-7 people still back there.
Yeah, bro.
That's the thing you learn though. Like regardless of what it is, like you can't. No te puedes agüitar. Like you have to give it your 110%. Even though like if it's one person and it's 10 people or a million people, like you just gotta still give it your all, because it doesn't matter. Like that one person that could have been there, 5 people that if they dig your shit, they're gonna promote you or they're gonna like be there,
merch,
talk to you or something. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be out there, so it doesn't matter honestly. And then. No, don't get discouraged by it, because it happens. I mean, like right now, even us that we started this project, when we first started, we played at the what was it, the
Warzone?
No, we played at
Region?
downtown, at the Region. We played at the Region.
Shit.
We got added like last minute, but we're opening up. I think it was for Rascahuele's like anniversary show.
No, Pobresca.
And
That's
La
Pobresca.
Oh, it was La Pobresca.
They were
Okay.
playing though. You ain't wrong.
Yeah,
They were there. They were there
it was
too.
La Pobresca's anniversary show, and Rascahuele played then. And then so we played. We opened up. I was actually working, and I had to like fucking take my lunch break all late. So I had a 30-minute lunch break, and I'm a tow truck driver, so I went to go park my tow truck. I paid for the parking, got out change, and I went to go play. I'm like, damn, all right, fuck it. And so I went to go play, and then we did, and it was like we opened up, and it was about like maybe like 15, 20 people, maybe like the band members' families and stuff, and like the merch people and stuff.
Yeah.
And but we played at the venue, so it's like one of those things we could say we play at the venue.
Yeah,
but the people that were there, they're like, damn man, you guys get down. Like, why didn't you play later? I was like, it doesn't matter. As long as we played there, and maybe next time we'll get the chance. It doesn't matter. Like when nos agüitamos,
It's like, to me, it was like, this is not bad for month 3.
Yeah.
Month 3 into the new project, this isn't bad at all.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? It's also one of those things. It's like you kind of got to put in that groundwork too. Like when you, especially
of
like,
course.
when you don't have that traction behind the name and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you can't live off of other people's like achievements or your own achievements. But this is a whole new different project, so it doesn't
Yeah.
Straight from scratch, man.
But we already have the tools and the capability and the knowledge of creating something from the ground up, and we're gonna move on from there. Just keep on growing and stuff.
Right, and then so the last single, like how you guys were saying, like you guys aren't like really afraid to like step out. Like you guys collab with this.
No, we want to step out. Like even the songs we have, we want our next music to sound nothing like what we did.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask.
We have that freedom now. Not that we didn't have it, but it's just like I guess everybody's on board now with the same mentality of think outside the box. You're not trying to please one single crowd or one single vibe. Like you got to do it for everybody. This music's for everybody.
Right, and so you guys collab with Traviesos, and then in this quarantine time, like there's a bunch of people collabing just even for like random like cover songs online.
Oh, this I can give you this information. So we got something coming up with our Good Pals Concept 6.
Oh,
we got a collab that everyone's gonna be on within like a few months. They're dropping that.
Okay, nice.
And then we're also gonna drop a song.
Sing on their song.
Yeah, one of their songs. So it's already recorded.
It's done. It's ready to go, man. We just just waiting right now, man.
It's dropping.
We got calendar dates set up already. We don't just put us to that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we do kind of.
It's a process.
The schedule was kind of done.
What's up?
When the whole shutdown happened, we did the schedule. We redid everything. So
kind of have to. Yeah.
We also got one with Professor Galactico, our girlfriend. Shouts out to Nico and PG. Paranoia's LA Collective. All y'all out there.
That one's done too.
Dope,
Yeah.
And then we're working on something with Manny from La Pobresca. So something hopefully with La Pobresca. It's we're working. Yeah, we're putting in work with that. And that's I guess this whole thing, this quarantine's been working out. Like in a way, it's kind of sucks that this whole thing's going on, but it's giving musicians and just people just a whole different platform of just being able to put out music and time to just be able to create. But us, honestly, we're trying to work in that circle, in that group of just trying to collab with everybody. Get everybody on board. But everybody that wants to work, just because like that's the thing too. That's the main thing. Like everybody that wants to work, because we're not just like we're doing putting our work into it. We're not gonna try to just jump on like that
just because hey yo we got.
But it's not saying that we're limiting to working with just certain people, because it's all, if you're on board with working and have that same DIY mentality, everybody's here. Like it says, like there's no somebody's better than others. It's all here.
Yeah, and what's crazy is there's only maybe like a few bands that I could say that really step like their foot on the gas pedal when it comes to like branding And I would definitely say you guys are one of them. Like you mentioned you guys are working with Professor, right?
Yeah.
Paranoia's like they're good at branding too.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Ralph, to Javi. They put me on with the game.
They're really great at merchandising and marketing their band, man. Like I give it to them, man. They got vinyls out, all that stuff. Great. They just got a pin of that whole like the old school lunch ticket. Like it's dope, man.
Yeah, and so
shout
like
out to them.
And if there was a band out here that you'd want to model yourself after, I'd really try to hit up Javi and Ralph and Paranoias and ask them what they're doing.
Yeah, they got it on same way. Man. Like they know how to market their music, and it's just not like they're doing music just thinking outside the box, because you really see it. I don't really consider them a ska band. They're just like a band like that just has all really great music, you know. and it's just their visuals, everything's just like there. Sorry,
I feel you. And so that's kind of like where I'm going, like with you guys. Like you guys are like obviously like putting out content, like you know, like pretty heavy, like what I see, even like with the Sold Out, like you guys made like how you're saying it's like a whole like film production. It wasn't just like an iPhone camera goes live. You feel me? It was like an actual like put together. You know,
he's the bright and shiny one. He's the one that he needs to have it like this, which is good. But you know,
we need that shit because
it wasn't like that. I kind of think about it though. I'm just kind of like wondering off the top of my head. Sometimes it's like if this quarantine wasn't going on, would we be doing things like this? So maybe it's a little blessing in disguise. Sadly, it has to be through this, but you know, like the whole thing, and you know, it's a sad time we're going through. It's kind of depressing at the same time, but we're trying to make the best of it. You know, put out content for people and just create.
This shit is sad, bro, for like the families, like you know what I'm saying, they're like struggling right now.
A lot of people losing their jobs, people getting sick, man. It's out there. Just can't lose faith. Just try to help each other out as much as we can. This is not the time to be it's not the time to be selfish and shit, It's just a time to help one another when you can,
Exactly.
Because right now you got it, later you won't have it, and then when they have it, just help each other out. That's the thing, It's my personal, mentality.
Exactly, and honestly, like the people that I feel for the most, in all honesty, is like okay, for example, like some of my they don't really have like social security numbers. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so like if shit hit the fan, unemployment, but they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like if our company. You know what I'm saying? And it's like those people, I'm like, fuck, like, because it's hard right now.
In Cali, it's a little bit. Cali's a little bit different though, because they actually passed a bill that they can get. It's just that I guess we just
the 500 stimulus or whatever.
No, they're actually getting unemployment. There's a way now that they can compensate on that. But that's the thing. Like if we have the knowledge and the ability to have that information, we should pass it along. Because just like we pass on that nonsense of like memes and like other little things that don't matter. Sometimes we have the capability to pass on information that is useful to others. And like there's information out there that people can check, and people that don't have that, there's still ways of them getting unemployment and stuff like that. But
exactly. See, I
see what you're saying.
I didn't even know that though. That's crazy.
Yeah,
no, that's cool though. That's cool. But I mean, so like, let me ask you guys, like, can we see like maybe like another EP in the works or an album, or just like, are you guys just gonna keep doing collabs with videos? Or
no, we're gonna keep. I mean, the schedule for right now for this year is just to do a few singles and some shows that we can do live streaming. Hopefully next year we probably get back to like a good size EP.
Full blown album maybe should be a good thing. Maybe, but we'll see. Because we like the process here. Sometimes the short and sweet is the best bet, because you don't want to put 12 tracks on there and everything gets flooded and not everything gets seen. So a 3-track EP, 4-track EP, you got 2 songs, 2 reggae, 2 something, like you got to mix it up and, it's out there.
Yeah, and then it looks like it's like 10 minutes long on the dot. Like I made sure it was just sweet to the point.
Yeah, that's
sometimes
true.
It looks like more when it's less, but you got a full blown album. They got 12 songs. All right, I just like 2 of these, but you got 4 songs they can put on repeat.
Especially if it's 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's also a different way to even like kind of like approach it like as a band. Like, okay, for example, if shows were happening, you put that 3-song EP out, you could throw a whole show in like LA, OC for the weekend, and like 2 other cities the next weekend, and be like, these are my CD release shows, keep blowing it up and shit. For example, you know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. Are you guys planning to like try? Because like I'm seeing like mostly bigger acts do like drive-ins and shit, and like there's like restaurants that are doing live music. Are you guys trying to like figure out a way to maybe, or because like
we got something really ridiculously big coming up.
Yeah,
like a month, man, and it's gonna fuck everything up. If people dislike us now, you're really gonna triple dislike us.
But as of now, I don't think it's gonna be like open to the public, but still, it's one of those ideas of make you feel there, you know, kind of thing. But
all right.
Hopefully, you know, I mean, the possibilities are endless. Honestly, you just got to put that work in there and try to find out what you could do and what kind. Because nothing is impossible. Honestly, as long as everybody's on the same page, we can get things done. Like you said, bigger acts are doing those drive, but it's just you can't think that you can't do that. You gotta go out there and, you know, there's places that if you bring in people, you know, they'll probably let you get that. You know, so it's just like it's open. You just gotta don't think less of yourself. You know, put yourself out there. You know. So.
Can I ask you guys your opinion on maybe like the few shows that have been popping up in like Cali, like
do it, yeah, man, it's a free country.
Yeah, do
what you gotta do. It's on you. That's kind of it.
Wait, so
bad things happen, like the show's happening, like the backyard is what you're talking about. How do we feel?
Because there's a few.
Man.
Well, you know what? Like we've been hit up.
There is a few, you know.
Yeah, like, there is. We've been hit up. We've been hit up for backyard shows, and don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I got to think about my family and my people around me and our circle. So I'd rather be okay and not be around people, you know, I don't know because nobody's going to get checked and stuff like that. Personally, just got to make sure that we're good. We're good because we keep going in this bubble of people and circulating that we know the same people we trust. So if we go out there and just go with random people, like not saying that's bad, you know, they're going to come out to see us. But I just think for safety, like we just can't be doing that. Me personally. But hey, if people want to do that, if they're taking the right precautions, I mean, hey, go ahead, go for it.
Do what you got to do.
But do it for the right reasons.
Yeah, do it on you.
Do it for the right reasons. Don't just do it because you want to make a quick bucks on the that show, and then you dip out on the bands and don't pay the bands, and
that'd be some shit. I feel like
that not be the time where, like, you know.
I think we got 5 minutes. We're 34 minutes in, but we got 5 minutes before this battery dies.
Oh, got you. So I mean, can we plug anything coming up or anything for now, or can we just like keep vibing with the songs and stay tuned with the High Class and the U.W.C. and
with everything? But for sure, we're gonna give you guys Undisputed World Champions. We'll be hosting November to December once again this November. There's gonna be a few good bands on it that you guys really haven't seen before. Can't really get into too many details right now, but just know that we will be hosting November to December. In November, live streaming, of course.
We're dropping another single too,
and that
it's gonna be called "And Still." That one's coming up, and yeah, I'm really excited to release that one. And the artwork, we're really excited for that artwork. You guys gotta check out that artwork.
Yeah,
it's really good. It's from a designer from Colombia that we found, and you know, we like his work.
That's what's up.
Felipe, shout out to.
What about SKA CAST though? What they got next? I want to know what SKA CAST got.
SKA CAST got that shit, man. I'm just gonna keep talking to bands like you guys, you know, like U.W.C. I was gonna say, you know, I think it's important to talk to like the bands that are doing shit right now, and get their progress. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, for example, like U.W.C. You guys just told me you guys are doing all this. You're hosting December to December. Like I don't know. It's like people usually feel like maybe bigger bands shouldn't necessarily shut out the smaller bands because the smaller bands are.
We're hosting it. Like I said, we're not playing that.
We're not playing it.
We're gonna host it.
Exactly, and so it's
we're
like
gonna have our homie bands and any band that's working out there, they're gonna be on it. You gonna see it.
Yeah, I fuck with you guys because you guys obviously, you know what I'm saying. You guys aren't afraid to like, you know, take ownership of the shit you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's the way it's got to be. People, I think, spend their time trying to get approval from like other places when it's like you just got to do you know. Yeah. And U.W.C. does them, and that's why they're dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I like that hardcore shit too. You know what I'm saying? What was the that's how I really feel.
All right. We gotta come out with something.
We're gonna show you some hardcore once the cameras are off.
Yeah.
Just know he's gonna listen to some stuff y'all ain't gonna listen to.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. We got stuff to like December 2023,
I'm sad we're out of time.
bro.
I'm sad we're out of time because I was hoping to talk about all that hardcore shit with you guys. I know you guys be doing like a lot of hardcore stuff, and even like in past projects, you guys were like collabing with hardcore bands and all that type of stuff. You feel me? So yeah,
it's coming. Hell yeah, it's coming. Right now we're just kind of like doing a lot of mellow stuff, especially for like the summer and stuff. But definitely have to show that side of us that, you know.
Yeah, like if I'm pretty sure like me and Evan, I'm gonna speak for him a little bit. Sorry about this, buddy, but I'm pretty sure if like you go through our phones and look at our music, it's gonna be like a cumbia, and like a reggae song, and then like a hip hop, then an R&B. So yeah, we gonna do everything. We do everything, man. You know, hardcore. We love hardcore.
U.W.C. I'm just like, all right, hell yeah, thank you. SKA CAST, you know, thank you to High Class Music and U.W.C. And shout out to 8 Ball Fracture, Concept 6, and everybody else on High Class, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to SKA CAST.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys, seriously.
We out, baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Seriously.
So now to the real interview.
Thank you, man.
So now to the real interview.
I appreciate the A's. Hey, thank you, man. I know I was a little late. My bad. I know you got places to be.